Philippines. The truth is our priority. We give justice to your curiosity. The latest news spotted only here on ED News, giving you the latest and most credible news for today.
Celeste Lumakod,
Jan Paul Kimanhan, your reporter in ED News.
Indonesia's highest volcano erupted, releasing gas clouds and rivers of lava on the Java Island. Monsoon rains eroded, collapsing the lava dome east of Mount Semeru, causing the eruption. Evacuations are underway, and no casualties have been reported.
after the final whistle of their 2-1 win against Portugal in their final Group H match, South Korea players had to wait for around 10 minutes to know whenever they had qualified for the last 16. The whole squad congregated at the center circle following the last proceeding of the Ghana-Uruguay match at the other end of Qatar. Engulfed with pure intention, the South Koreans stayed on the pitch, and when the other match concluded in a 2-0 win for Uruguay, the whole group went berserk. It was an amazing scene at the Education City Stadium as the Tegeo choir sprinted to the supporters before doing a stomach side to the victorious run. It was battle well fought as the South Koreans had to dig deep to launch a comeback against the Portuguese, who went in front in the 5th minute. The Koreans' patience and persistence paid off when they leveled the match in the 27th minute before taking a lead in added time following a brilliant counter-attack. South Korea finished second in the group with 4 points and will play against Group G winners in the next round.
Meanwhile, the so-called Islamic State has announced the death of its leader, Abu al-Hassan al-Hashmi al-Qurayshi, just months after the United States claimed to have killed him in a strike in Syria. There's a terror group spokesperson sent out an audio message saying that al-Hassan was killed by the enemies of God, but interestingly, he chose not to give further details. The spokesperson also said that the Islamic State is its new leader but did not give any further details as to who this specific individual was. The spokesperson also refrained from revealing in his real name, nationality, or background, so he described as one of the veteran Mujahideen, and he urged the group's supporters to pledge allegiance to him. The United States reacted to the U.S. announcement. The Nationality Security Council spokesperson has said that the White House welcomes the news that Abu al-Hassan has been killed. But the U.S. Military Central Command, commonly known as CENTCOM, said that was killed sometime the whole middle of October in operation that was carried out by the rebels of the Syrian army and Syrian's Dara province.
Everyday sa bahay daming activities, kaya breakfast pa lang give them champion energy.
Milo breakfast every day, Milo breakfast every day helps you jumpstart your day. Milo every day.
Help make breakfast more nutritious with Milo. May winning combination ng milk, champion energy nutrients, at choco multi sarap.
Milo breakfast every day, Milo breakfast every day helps you jumpstart your day. Milo every day.
From Nestle.
Manila, Philippines actor and television host Ferdinand Val Navarro on Tuesday walked free, albeit provisionally from his detention cell after his lawyer posted a 1 million bail on Tuesday for his temporary liberty. Bail was posted before the Taguig Regional Trial Court Branch 69, which has jurisdiction over the rape trial filed by model Denise Cornero against Navarro. The bail was necessary in order to afford the accused provisional freedom on the condition that he would still appear before the court when required until verdict has been reached. According to Navarro's lawyer, Navarro appeared gaunt when they visited him at his detention cell. Thus, they requested that Navarro will be allowed to return to his family and be given enough time to rest. On Tuesday morning, the Taguig Regional Trial Court has been issued an order allowing the actor to post 1 million bail for his temporary liberty on the rape case filed by model Denise Cornero. In allowing bail, the trial court stated that it is not convinced at this time of the presumptions of guilt on the part of Navarro based on allegations by Cornero. The court narrating how the alleged rape transpired, Navarro immediately posted bail and a release order was already issued by the court.
Kylie Jenner denies Balenciaga cover-up.
Kylie Jenner is denying claims that her family photos are connected to controversy. The beauty mogul shuts down a TikTok video suggesting that her mom, Kris Jenner, told her to release 3 photos of her daughter Stormy and 9-month-old baby boy to distract from the ongoing scandal surrounding Balenciaga. A frequent collaborator of her sister Kim, in response to the assumption Kylie comments. Kylie's reaction to the TikTok video comes less than 24 hours after Kim broke her silence on Balenciaga's controversial ad campaign, which featured young children posing with teddy bears in bandage-style attire she posted on Instagram. Hours after the Skin founder spoke out, the luxury fashion brand issued a statement that weighed me strongly.
The country recorded 7,731 new COVID-19 cases for the week of November 28 to December 4, the Department of Health said Monday. In its latest weekly bulletin, DOH reported 1,104 daily average cases during the week. It added that the latest tally reflected a 4% decline from the previous week of the new cases. The DOH said 2 were severe and critical infections. There are 595 patients with severe and critical infections in hospital, representing 9.1% of the total COVID-19 admission in the country. Health officials also verified 134 more deaths due to COVID-19, including 19 that occurred on November 21 to December 4. As December 4, the Philippines has lodged over 4 million COVID-19 cases nationwide with 18,256 active infections. There were 3.95 million recoveries and 64,700 deaths due to the disease.
The bodies of 70 inmates from the Philippines' largest were laid to rest in a mass burial at New Bilibid Prison Cemetery in Muntinlupa, Philippines, December 2, 2022. The bodies of 70 inmates from the Philippines' largest prison were laid to rest in a Friday mass burial, weeks after their decomposing remains were discovered in a Manila funeral home. They were among 176 corpses found by police during an investigation into the death of an inmate who was accused of being involved in the killing of journalists in early October. Most of the deaths were due to natural causes, said Cecilia Villanueva, the Bureau of Corrections, Acting Director for Health and Welfare Services. Among them was a Japanese national. Villanueva said 127 of the 140 bodies buried so far were badly decomposed and could not be autopsied again.
Bagyong Rosal continues to maintain its strength over the Philippine Sea east of Aurora. State weather Boreo Pag-asa announced in its 5 a.m. update on Sunday, December 11, 2022. Rosal is the Philippine 18th tropical cyclone for 2022. It developed into a tropical depression Saturday morning, December 10. At 4 a.m. today, the center of tropical depression Rosal was estimated based on available data at 330 km east of Casiguran, Aurora.
Philippine consumer prices rose more than expected in November, taking the annual increase to a 14-year high of 8%. The Philippine Statistics Authority said on Tuesday, exerting more pressure on the central bank to stay on its monetary tightening path. The faster than expected increases in November was due to rises in food and non-alcoholic beverage prices, which accounted for 58% of the overall price increase.
Wow ang new improved Blanca. Bakit kaya? Let's find out.
Wow! Legit! Lasa pa rin Blanca, pero mas creamier.
Ang thick and creamy niya na dati, pero mas creamy ngayon.
It's creamier, pero lasa ko pa rin ng kape.
I love it! New improved Kopi Ko Blanca with more content that makes our creamiest ngayon creamier.
Try nyo na!
New improved Blanca. Our creamiest ngayon creamier.
Creamline star Eliza Valdez undergoes MRI after injury scare. Creamline team captain Eliza Valdez was carried out of the game against Cheratigo after hurting her right knee in their PBL Rainforest Conference Consolation Series. Valdez was trying to save the ball from the Alina Vickers 1-2 play before falling awkwardly and landing on her right knee with Creamline leading 6-3 in the third set. Valdez was headed to Mackay Medical Center to undergo an MRI, according to the PBL Tournament Director Tony Borliam. Creamline coach Sherwin Meneses said there was still no initial diagnosis yet on the extent of Valdez's injury.
Not in the situation in Ukraine is worsening with every passing day. The latest NATO has vowed to help Ukraine repair energy infrastructure to brave off the harsh winters. Russian attacks have heavily damaged Ukraine's power grid heating infrastructure. NATO's chief has accused Moscow of using winter as a weapon of war. Here's a report for more details. NATO has pledged to boost its support to Ukraine. It announced on Tuesday that it would help Kyiv rebuild energy infrastructure that's been heavily damaged by Russian shelling. That after NATO's chief said Moscow was using the winter cold as a weapon of war. Russia has been carrying out heavy attacks on Ukraine's power grid almost weekly since October. Kyiv says it's a deliberate campaign to harm civilians and cause it a war crime. British Foreign Secretary James cleverly accused Putin of trying to feed the Ukrainians into submission. Russia acknowledges attacking Ukrainian infrastructure but denies deliberately seeking to harm civilians. Meanwhile, soldiers on the ground in Ukraine say they're starting to struggle as winter begins to bite. Heavy rain and falling temperatures are making conditions even grimmer along the front line. Some military analysts say expect Ukraine will try to keep up the pressure on Russian forces over the winter to prevent from digging in and settling. That was the news of truth and accuracy from the News Republic team. We are hoping everyone is in good condition and also hoping you have a great day ahead. This is ED News.